My goodness, boys and girls, this Bible story was mind-blowing. Can you imagine? These two spies took such risks when they snuck into the city of Jericho. Wow, what risky business they did. They could have gotten caught and that would have been so scary, but they obeyed God. And then Rahab, she also was a brave girl and she took some risky business going on, didn't she? She helped hide the spies so they wouldn't be found. My goodness, she was brave, and she did it because she wanted to do what was right in the eyes of God. Now, I'm not saying that we should ever break the law or do things that are against the law because that would not please God. But sometimes God calls us to be risky. And sometimes following God is risky, and it comes with some risks. We don't want to be dangerous or break the law, but sometimes we need to be risky when it comes to following God. Like the spies and Rahab, there was a lot of trickiness going on with their riskiness, but they did it because they wanted to do what was right in God's eyes, even though it meant risking a lot. Like right now, the right thing to do in God's eyes is to invite Dominic to play with us. He's new, and I bet he feels super lonely. And I bet it's overwhelming to be brand new to a neighborhood with friends that he doesn't know. I bet I should invite him. I think that's what I'm going to do. Even though my friends may make fun of me for inviting him to play, I think that inviting Dominic to play with us is what God would want me to do. I think that would be what was right in God's eyes. Now, friends, you can do things that are risky for God. You can take risks for God. Obeying him and following him can seem kind of risky and kind of tricky, but we can take risks for God. You can, I can. You know what? I'm going to go ask Dominic to play with us. Bye, guys!
Jumping jellyfish, Keshia, that was so helpful. Yes, I can take risks for God. Like facing this monster, Walisha. What kind of monster do you think we need to face?
Is it a god monster?
I don't know. It has been hunting us through this jungle-licious environment of Caracas, and we need to go and face it. So, Brandon, if you do not see us again, you can have my stamp collection. Walisha, let's go.
Wally, wait, no. I really don't want his stamp collection. Man, I hope they're taking a good risk. It's hard to know what a good risk is. I know I can take a risk for God, but is that any risk? Because riding my bike without a helmet is a risk, but that's a really bad risk. So how do I know what a risk for God and what's a risk that's a bad risk? I don't know. I mean, telling my friends about Jesus and how much I love him and that I follow him, that could be a risk. I mean, what if they don't believe in God? How are they going to respond? Or telling the truth to your parents, even though it might get you in trouble, is a risk. But, you know, taking a risk for God is a risk that's worth it. You know, maybe I should go talk to my parents about what's a good risk. What's a risk for God? Maybe you should too. Wally definitely should. You know, I'm going to go find Wally so we can try to explain this to him. I'll be right back.
Well, hello again there, Brandon. You won't believe it. We went to face our monster. We walked for minutes through the jungle to face our monster. And when we came upon it, I was as scared as a lemur at a barbecue. But then we realized this is no monster at all. This is just a pig of the Guineas. Aren't they just so cute and cuddly? What do you think, Walisha?
Yeah.
All right, time for a recap quiz. Question 1. What was the name of the woman who helped the spies? A. Karen, B. Ruth, C. Rahab, or D. Walita?
Rahab.
I am pretty sure that it was Karen. Porpoise and cheese biscuit, Wally, so you got it right.
Question number 2. Where did the Israelites send spies? A. Toledo, B. Jericho, C. Jerusalem, or D. Taco Bell?
Jericho.
Jericho. Yes, I recall that from the story. I believe that's right. A college kid with a scooter. We got it right, Walisha.
All right, question 3. According to our big idea today, who can I take risks for? A. God, B. Starbucks baristas, C. The Detroit Lions, or D. Rahab?
Thank God.
Well, I knew that I will take lots of risks being a Detroit Lions fan, so I say C. Holy Newt with a soccer ball, Alicia, you got it right, and I got it wrong. I don't know which is more surprising.
Question 4. True or false? God had a plan for Rahab even though she was a sinner.
True.
True, I agree with Walisha. I say true. Sweet otter in my iced coffee. We got it right. Good job, Walisha. Kids, everyone on the computer do icky things? We will see you later on one of our adventures.
Bye, everyone. I hope you have a strange day and scary day like monsters. Ah!
Very good, Wally and Alicia. Very good. How many did you guys get right at home? All right, before we end, we are going to practice our memory verse. Are you ready? But be sure to fear the Lord and serve him faithfully with all your heart. 1 Samuel 12:24. You guys practicing that at home? It's fun to practice with some motions or with some funny voices. In fact, here's a challenge for you. Send me, Brandon, or you can send it to our Crossroads Facebook page, Crossroads Parents Facebook page. Send us videos of you saying the memory verse like Wally. Got it? Send us a video of you saying the memory verse like Wally, and maybe we'll put them in next week to the videos. Maybe. All right. Well, you guys have a great week. Remember, I can take risks for God. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.